So to the American capital and the US Open, renowned as golf's toughest major. Portrush's Graham McDowell is back to defend his title. And the eyes of the world are also on Rory. He arrives in a positive frame of mind after again seeking the advice of the great Jack Nicklaus.
The thing that I really focused on that he said to me was, I'm expecting big things from you. When Jack Nicklaus says that to you, you're like, he's been around the game for so long, he must really, think I've got something here.
And I said, did you learn anything at Augusta? And he says, yeah. He says, I think I learned a lot about myself and about the things that I shouldn't do and I need to do and what I have to do to be able to win. I said, well, if you learn from that, then that's great, because then the next time you get yourself in that position, it'll be valuable.
I took that away and I was like, he's right. I better go out and sort of produce now.
And produce he does.
Great at it.
He has been like the laser going down the fairways and almost pulled the muscle in his neck.
It's even a step up in level from his outstanding play at the Masters.
Pretty good. Some of the best golf I've ever played. It seems incredibly easy at some points, which it obviously isn't.
During the first 3 rounds, Rory breaks record after record after record.
Lower than anybody's ever been at the US Open.
Saturday was probably the most nervous I was during the tournament, because I felt like, if I could handle Saturday, I was going to be able to handle Sunday.
There's a little of that attitude.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice.
All right. You almost hold it.
And he takes an incredible 8-shot lead into the last day.
I didn't watch any golf on TV, read newspapers, didn't go on Twitter. I didn't do anything because, I've learned over the past few months that there's no point for me to hear it. I was completely oblivious to what they were saying or what was going on.
It does boil down to this day, this moment to start it. Final round.
From the very first hole, he's looking good.
That's incredible.
And by the 10th hole, where it all had gone wrong the last time, things couldn't be more different.
I had to think about Augusta because, I had to think, right, this is what I did there, and this is what I'm going to do here. The crowd, on that 10th tee were incredible, and just the energy that I felt, I sort of knew, that's right. I just need to play solid from here, and I've got it, So to play that 10th hole the way I did on Sunday, that gave me a lot of confidence as well.
How good are you?
That's when I sort of knew, I just need to play solid from here, and I've got it. I hadn't seen my dad all day since I started the round, and I knew he'd be somewhere on the left on 18, so I was looking for him and looking for him. I was looking back up the fairway and I saw him there, and I sort of I gave him a little nod. That's when it sort of hit me.
Performance from Rory McIlroy, the 2011 United States Open champion.
Rory wins by the lowest ever score in the history of the tournament.
Happy Father's Day. Thank
We were fine. We didn't cry. We didn't, but just the whole. We've been, I've been working towards it for a long time. He's obviously supported me all the way, so to have him there was like a dream come true.
What a performance, bro. You're a legend. Well done. Enjoy.
He's the best player I've ever seen. His name going under that trophy right after mine. So it's special for Irish golf, it's special for a small country like Northern Ireland. It's just amazing. I'm very proud of him, obviously, and I mean, you know, nothing surprising. You know, he's that good.
The headline writers in America are already making comparisons with the greats of the game.
Rory's showing a level of golf that we really haven't seen since Tiger was in his prime, and I think that's what's captivating everyone here. And you knew he had tremendous talent, but you know, putting it together in a major championship is the final step, and he's doing it. And I think that that's like a validation that we're on to something really special now in the next 10 years too.
It's unfair to both Tiger and Rory to be talking about them in the same paragraph, but the fact is, we're ready for a champion who doesn't act like the whole world's his spittoon, you know, who has some a touch of grace notes, you know, and a touch of decency.
Look at the track again, Rory. Kiss it, Rory. Give it a kiss again. Look at the track again, Rory.
I think our long national nightmare is over, and this guy is the best player in the world. He's huge, huge, everywhere in the world, because just the look of him. You know, he's the all-time baby-faced athlete.
I think with the model of Tiger being arguably the #1 athlete in the world when he was at his peak, and not to say Rory will be, but I think it's possible. And even if he's not, he's certainly up there with Federer, Nadal, Messi. I think Rory McIlroy has that kind of talent and that kind of likability that could make him a real icon.